There are plenty of different ways to make fun of something. A parody is just, mocking it. Satire is able to take a subject which has been so imbued with like this or that and one another, take a step back and give everybody a glance of what's really going on here.
The Rival is a student-run publication at 15 campuses across the country. At UMD, our chapter, we just write satire. We've been doing that since February. I'm in charge of almost 50 people as the managing editor. We have 30 writers. We have a marketing team of 15 people, 5 editors, 2 business developers, and then we have this whole show arm, which is, really taking off.
Riding my bike one day and had the idea. I had to call Adam about it.
My business developer came up to me and was like, we're gonna do a show, we're gonna have a studio audience, a live band, and we're gonna charge admission. And I was like, none of that's gonna happen.
I didn't get all the encouragement in the world, I'll admit, but I still wanted to do it, so we agreed 2 weeks, he'll have a script, and I'll have a production team.
He booked, the first band, Humbalaya, and he got a studio, and he just told me to write a script, and we made it happen. 5 years ago, we were the #1 campus in 2 things. Number of flags on shorts, and number of parking citations issued. So in the last episode, we knew we wanted to tackle dots, and so we split it up into, the loss of 3,000 spaces on campus, which is occurring, and then we wanted to talk about money. So where does this money go? Why is $75 a standard charge? So going into the second writers meeting, we'll have like a skeleton script. Will there be a floating BB gun target range? Will our players finally be able to move across the line of scrimmage? I'll probably have about 15 writers in that meeting, and we'll really kind of dive into what's absurd, what's so funny about this. We're the #1 campus in blank, blank, and blank. We'll do one of these blanks, is what I'm saying.
What if we do?
What
if we do students besides debt, Old Bay, and hearing about debt and Old Bay?
I was gonna say Under Armour, Pepsi, and something else.
I knew that I wanted to be the host and be the face of this, just because realistically, I might not get another opportunity just like this, and I knew I wanted to take advantage of it. I've been recognized twice on campus, I'll say that.
Guitars coming out the amp. I have guitar volume all the way down on here.
I get to the studio at around 3. The show starts at 8.
We have probably 5 production assistants, and we had a director the day of. We have someone, fixing the teleprompter, which was made out of a mirror and an iPad. It's a very, self-produced set.
Between 7 and 8, we do one final run-through, a dress rehearsal, where Adam gets to practice some of his lines. We make sure the teleprompter's queued up. We get everything going, and then at 8 o'clock we let in the audience, and I think it's mostly a blur for the next 45 minutes until we start breaking everything down.
The radiographers, everyone.
It's a cool experience being able to, put together a show that's just important, that's just really relatable to students.
There are things on the campus that a lot of people are irked about. Video and media is a new way to reach our generation, especially satire when there's an entertainment aspect to it. You really make people want to be informed. So it's really just continuing this push to get this video news to campus and inform students about what the heck's going on this campus, and that they're not the only ones that think it's bullshit.
I am left to hold ruminations of a million songs. Listen to